Hey guys, it's me. I'm going to do a video walkthrough of your new kitchen. We're finished with our install, with the exception of putting the cabinet with the drawers against the wall here. Just for your information, this is as resolved as it's going to get with us. The panels that are on the end are a perfect fit with the doors. The material ends, and there's a proud point on the wall behind it where where the cabinet's kind of resting against it. So all this is set to normal and flush. Can you get in close here? See the detail there. Everything worked out flush, and when you open up this cabinet, you can see the lights through it. We've got a few pieces of extra tile backsplash that we just stored here for you. All of these shelf liners, as I open up the cabinets, you're going to see that they're kind of buckled and curled. They're cold. They just need some time to settle down. But this cabinet bank is complete with the exception of that. Over here, got the same thing. Cabinet's all complete. Shelf liner, dampener. Still going to need a little housekeeping. We've got some dust on the outside of the cabinets, but they've all been vacuumed. They all have shelf liner and organizer on the inside. Got the stove opening, microwave is in. Still waiting on switch plate cover. Switch plate cover is here. Corner cabinets, shelves, also the shelf liner just keeps rolling up. It's going to do that until you get something on it to hold it down. And there's a conflict with the lights. Pat's aware of those. He's going to work on that, however he resolves that. Our solution here was to finish this out with a filler piece at the very top. We brought finished panels to the end here. Pat's actually taken material with him. I have 2 extra base panels that I was going to use on the sides of this. We're going to buy 2 replacements for that. He's taking those and he's going to make a box to sit in this space that'll be your cubby. And so he's going to mount that later. That's something that you guys can work out with him. You've got your 15-inch pull-out again. I've got dividers. The spice racks are here. Those are kind of free-floating. 2 of them fit. The spice jars will just lay back. And then here we've got a divider and a divider in the bottom one as well. Again, just waiting on some weight on top of those. You can just unfurl that, put something with some weight on it. And again, need a little housekeeping. Here I've got 2 pull-out baskets. If you decide that this basket wants to move to a new location, it's really easy. There's 2 or 3 screws that hold the rails in, and you can just count down the number of holes inside the cabinet. And as long as you count down the same number in front of that, these can be moved, the shelf can be moved, make it so that it's smart for your living space. I ran out of shelf liner before I got an extra piece cut for this, but if you're going to put the base of a blender or the base of a food processor on there, then it shouldn't be a problem for you. That's an easy fix. The garbage can solution for underneath your sink, I don't know if you remember it or not, but we ordered a cleaning bottle pull-out. It's actually just designed to hold bottles of cleansers and sponges and scrub brushes and things of that nature. And then on this side there's a pull-out for towels that hang dish rags on. So with the disposer in the center, your sink came with a center hole, so a garbage can option doesn't work in your kitchen for this cabinet. There's an option of putting one over in the corner on the left side of the service area, but then that creates a new problem with countertops. So we can come up with a new solution if you want one, but I think what we've got is perfect. I think we even talked about at the point of design. I think we talked about putting in a stainless freestanding garbage pail at the end of the run there. Coming back over here, we recut all these panels. They're all beautiful, tight fitting, up against the backsplash now. We've reconciled all the problems and mix-ups that were going on with those, and Pat's got them on a nice dimmer. You can see there. And then the microwave's got a little accent light on it. It goes from bright to dim for cooking. So it's a really great feel in the kitchen now. Up above, no shelf in this cabinet. Adding a shelf is an option. I don't think I have a 30-inch. I don't have a 30-inch shelf left over. If you want one, they're available at IKEA. You just pick up a 30-inch interior cabinet shelf, and they come in a 2-pack, so you'll have one that you can use and one that you can throw out, or you can just use store tall items here. Got a storage here above the dishwasher. And then we took the other finished panel that I had purchased for the end of this run, I took off and dedicated it for the bottom of this cabinet to finish it out. And we put in the filler piece at the top there, so you can see this whole area has gotten its treatment, and I don't have a shelf liner in here. I don't think that's a big deal. This is probably going to end up being backups of your paper towels and toilet paper and that sort of thing. It's going to be like a pantry storage space. But that's it for your kitchen. Coming outside here, I have pieces that I'm going to return. I'm going to return the shipping bins and some miscellaneous parts that I have, and the lids that go with those. These shelves I'm going to leave behind for Pat. This is a glass shelf for the 36-inch cabinet on the wall. If this were my kitchen, I would take this glass shelf and put it on the bottom layer just to have it as a spare in case you ever break a shelf. I don't think that'll ever happen. They're tempered glass. They're really tough. The only way to break it is to strike it on the corner, but that's up to you. These are extra shelves. Again, we've got all 2-packs. That's the only way IKEA sells them, and we don't need these, but they're not garbage, so I'm going to leave them behind. They can be repurposed if you're interested in doing that. This is the buffet. We got it all put together. Fabio's finishing up the cuts on the toe kick right now, so that when we come to relocate this, it's ready to just mobilize into place. Again, I put the shelf liner in. I think, Jeff, when you and I talked about laying out the interiors, we talked about leaving 2 drawers empty, but apparently I've got organizers for all but one of the drawers. But it'll easily fill up with junk. And then here's your plate stackers and for bowls and saucers. These are all adjustable. You're just going to loosen this black nut on the bottom, and then they slide in opposite direction to suit the size of your dishes that are going to stack in them. And these go from the countertop above the dishwasher for stacking right to the dining room table, make it really easy. And I've got another one just like it here. And this one has organizers on both sides. All right. We're going to need an end panel for each end. That's a future purchase that I'm going to make on your credit card. Again, we repurposed the 2 panels for the cubby and for above the refrigerator. And then we'll go into the bathroom this way so you can see this. This is all set. This is all set as well. We've got a piece of shelf liner here. Everything is buttoned up here. I did not have liner for these drawers. I don't really think that's a big deal. You guys, if you want to pick up a roll or 2 next time you're at the store, that's an option. Shelf liner here, just an open storage space underneath your bathroom cabinets. And the bathroom over here on the other side. It's all decked out as well. Again, your shelf liner is going to be rolled up whenever you find your shelves, and you just have to unfurl that and put a little weight on it. These are unlined. And there is your interior on the last sink cabinet. So all in all, I think the place is in great shape. We owe you a relocation of the buffet, installation of the toe kick. We're going to put the end panels on. I'll bring those with me when I come back, and this whole setup will be complete. That's the end of your video tour. Thanks.